Long before modern science began studying animal intelligence, humans believed that thinking, reasoning, and creativity belonged only to people. Animals were often seen as creatures driven only by instinct, surviving day by day in the wild without deeper awareness or understanding. But history, nature, and countless observations tell a very different story across forests, oceans, deserts, and skies. Many animals have demonstrated remarkable intelligence, surprising memory, complex communication, and even emotional awareness, from birds that use tools to mammals that cooperate in groups. Some animals have shown abilities that once seemed impossible. Outside the human mind, certain species can solve puzzles. Others can recognize themselves in mirrors. Some animals can remember locations for many years, and a few can even understand simple human commands and emotions. Ancient civilizations often noticed these abilities long before scientists tried to explain them. Stories from history speak of loyal dogs that saved lives, clever ravens that solved problems, wise elephants that never forgot kindness, and dolphins that protected humans in the sea. Over time, researchers began to realize that intelligence in nature is not limited to one species. It appears in many different forms shaped by survival, adaptation, and social life. The brain of a crow works differently from the brain of a dolphin, yet both can display extraordinary problem-solving skills. Octopuses living alone in the depths of the ocean have demonstrated puzzle-solving abilities that astonish scientists, while primates such as chimpanzees and orangutans have shown the capacity to use tools learned from others and pass knowledge to the next generation. These discoveries forced scientists to ask a deeper question. Perhaps intelligence is not a single human trait, but a complex spectrum spread across many species on this planet. Animals may not build cities, write books, or invent technology, but they have evolved different kinds of intelligence perfectly suited to their environments. Some animals master communication. Others excel at memory, cooperation, strategy, or emotional awareness. And when we begin to observe these abilities closely, we start to see the natural world in a completely new way. The forests, oceans, and skies are not just filled with life. They are filled with minds thinking, adapting, and surviving in ways that often surprise us. So today we explore one fascinating question: which animals are the most intelligent creatures ever recorded in history? From the mysterious depths of the ocean to the vast savannas and dense jungles of the earth, we will discover 10 animals whose intelligence continues to amaze scientists, researchers, and nature lovers around the world. These animals remind us that the story of intelligence on our planet is far richer and more complex than we once believed, and that sometimes the most extraordinary minds are not human at all. Fact 1. Octopus, the hidden genius of the ocean. The octopus is often considered one of the most intelligent creatures in the entire animal kingdom, and its intelligence has fascinated scientists for decades. Unlike many other animals whose brains are centralized, the octopus has a highly unusual nervous system. Nearly 2/3 of its neurons are located not in its brain, but in its 8 arms. This means each arm can sense, explore, and even make simple decisions independently, allowing the octopus to interact with its environment in incredibly complex ways. One of the most remarkable abilities of octopuses is their problem-solving skill. In laboratory experiments, octopuses have demonstrated the ability to open jars, navigate mazes, and solve puzzles to obtain food. Some octopuses have even learned how to unscrew lids from containers, a task that requires patience, memory, and coordination. These experiments suggest that octopuses can learn through observation and experience, much like many highly intelligent mammals. Octopuses are also known for their incredible escape abilities. There have been numerous documented cases where octopuses escaped from aquariums by squeezing through tiny openings, crawling across floors, and entering other tanks to hunt for food before quietly returning to their own enclosures. Their soft, flexible bodies allow them to pass through spaces no larger than their beaks, making them master escape artists. Another extraordinary aspect of octopus intelligence is their use of tools. In the wild, certain species of octopuses have been observed collecting coconut shells or pieces of debris from the ocean floor and using them as portable shelters. This behavior shows planning and foresight, traits once believed to exist only in more complex vertebrates. Octopuses also possess an advanced system of camouflage and communication through their skin. Using specialized cells called chromatophores, they can change the color, pattern, and texture of their skin almost instantly. This ability is not only used to hide from predators, but also to communicate mood and intent with other animals. In a fraction of a second, an octopus can transform from nearly invisible to brightly patterned, displaying signals that researchers are still trying to fully understand. Perhaps most surprising is the evidence that octopuses have individual personalities. Some are curious and playful, interacting with objects or even humans, while others are shy and defensive. In aquarium studies, certain octopuses have been observed recognizing individual caretakers and behaving differently depending on who approaches their tank. These remarkable abilities challenge the traditional view of intelligence in the animal world. Octopuses evolved their complex minds along a completely different evolutionary path than mammals or birds. Yet, despite this distance, they developed sophisticated learning abilities, problem-solving skills, and behavioral flexibility. For these reasons, many scientists consider the octopus one of the most intelligent invertebrates on Earth. Hidden in the mysterious depths of the ocean, this soft-bodied creature continues to surprise researchers and remind us that intelligence in nature can appear in the most unexpected forms. Fact 2. Crow. The tool. Using bird. Among all birds in the natural world, crows are often considered some of the most intelligent. For centuries, humans have noticed their unusual behavior, but modern science has confirmed something remarkable. Crows possess problem-solving abilities comparable to some primates. Their intelligence allows them to adapt to complex environments, use tools, and even plan ahead. One of the most fascinating abilities of crows is their use of tools. In the wild, certain species, such as the New Caledonian crow, have been observed crafting tools from sticks, leaves, and even small pieces of metal. A crow may carefully bend a twig or break off a branch to create a hook that can pull insects out of tree bark. This behavior requires not only intelligence, but also an understanding of cause and effect. In laboratory experiments, crows have demonstrated extraordinary reasoning skills. In one famous experiment known as the water displacement puzzle, a crow was presented with a tube containing water with a piece of food floating on the surface. However, the water level was too low for the crow to reach the food. The crow solved the problem by dropping small stones into the tube, slowly raising the water level until the food could be reached. This type of reasoning shows that the crow understands how objects affect its environment. Crows also possess an impressive memory. Researchers have discovered that crows can recognize human faces and remember people who have threatened them. In some experiments, scientists wore masks while capturing and releasing crows. Years later, the same birds, and even new generations of crows, reacted aggressively toward those same masks. This suggests that crows not only remember threats, but can also communicate that information to other members of their group. Another remarkable feature of crow intelligence is their social cooperation. Crows often work together to solve problems or obtain food. In some cases, one crow may distract a predator or another animal, while others steal food nearby. This level of cooperation requires communication and awareness of group behavior. Crows have also been observed playing games, sliding down snowy rooftops, dropping objects and catching them in midair, and interacting with other animals in curious ways. These playful behaviors suggest that crows experience curiosity and exploration, traits often associated with higher intelligence. What makes crow intelligence even more fascinating is the size of their brains. Compared to mammals, birds have much smaller brains, yet the brain of a crow is extremely efficient. Scientists have discovered that the structure of a crow's brain allows for complex neural connections, giving them powerful cognitive abilities despite their small size. Because of these abilities, tool use, memory, problem-solving, and social intelligence, many researchers now consider crows to be among the smartest animals on Earth. These dark feathered birds, often seen flying quietly across city skies or forest landscapes, are far more than ordinary birds. They are clever observers of the world, constantly learning, adapting, and surprising us with their remarkable intelligence. Fact 3. Pig, the unexpected genius. Pigs are often misunderstood animals. For a long time, people believed pigs were simple farm animals with limited intelligence. However, modern research has revealed something surprising. Pigs are among the most intelligent animals on Earth. In fact, many scientists believe their cognitive abilities are comparable to those of dogs and even some primates. One of the most remarkable aspects of pig intelligence is their ability to learn quickly. Pigs can understand complex tasks, remember solutions, and adapt their behavior to new situations. In laboratory studies, pigs have successfully completed puzzle-solving challenges that require memory and problem-solving skills. When given food rewards, pigs can learn how to open gates, press levers, or navigate simple mazes to reach their goal. Pigs also have an impressive memory. Studies show that pigs can remember locations, recognize other pigs, and recall past experiences for long periods of time. This memory helps them survive in natural environments where remembering food sources and safe areas is essential. Another surprising discovery about pigs is their ability to understand symbols and commands. In some experiments, pigs have been trained to use joystick-like devices to move cursors on screens in order to reach targets and receive rewards. This type of task requires coordination, learning, and the ability to understand cause and effect. Social intelligence is another area where pigs show remarkable abilities. Pigs live in complex social groups and communicate with each other using a variety of sounds and behaviors. Scientists have identified more than 20 different types of pig vocalizations that can express emotions such as excitement, stress, or curiosity. Pigs can also recognize individual members of their group and respond differently depending on social relationships. In addition, pigs have demonstrated emotional awareness and empathy. Observations show that pigs may comfort distressed members of their group and react to the emotions of others. This suggests that pigs possess a level of emotional intelligence that is often underestimated. Perhaps most surprising is how curious and playful pigs can be. Young pigs often explore their environment with enthusiasm, investigating objects, learning from experience, and interacting with one another in playful ways. This curiosity helps them learn quickly and adapt to new environments. These discoveries challenge the traditional image of pigs as simple animals. Instead, pigs appear to be thoughtful, curious, and highly intelligent, creatures capable of learning, remembering, and forming social bonds. The pig reminds us that intelligence in the animal world often appears where we least expect it. Beneath the image of a farm animal lies a mind capable of complex thought, problem-solving, and social understanding, making the pig one of the most surprising examples of animal intelligence in nature. Fact 4. Dog, humanity's most intelligent companion. For thousands of years, dogs have lived alongside humans, forming one of the strongest relationships between two different species on Earth. This long partnership did not happen by accident. Dogs possess a remarkable level of intelligence that allows them to understand humans in ways that very few other animals can. Scientists believe that the intelligence of dogs developed through thousands of years of domestication. As humans and dogs evolved together, dogs learned to read human gestures, facial expressions, and emotions. Today, dogs can often understand human behavior better than many other animals, making them exceptional companions and helpers. One of the most impressive abilities of dogs is their understanding of human communication. Studies show that many dogs can learn dozens, and sometimes even hundreds, of words or commands. Some famous dogs have demonstrated the ability to recognize over 1,000 different objects by name. When their owner calls the name of a toy or object, the dog can locate and bring the correct item. Dogs are also capable of solving problems and adapting to new situations. In experiments, dogs have shown the ability to choose strategies to reach hidden food, open simple containers, or follow complex instructions. Their learning ability allows them to perform many specialized roles in human society. Throughout history, dogs have been trained to assist humans in remarkable ways. Guide dogs help people who are visually impaired navigate safely through cities. Search and rescue dogs locate survivors after earthquakes or disasters. Police and military dogs detect dangerous substances and track missing persons. These tasks require not only training, but also intelligence, focus, and the ability to interpret human commands accurately. Another extraordinary aspect of canine intelligence is emotional awareness. Dogs are highly sensitive to human emotions. They can recognize when their owners are happy, stressed, or sad, and they often respond by offering comfort or companionship. Some research even suggests that dogs can detect subtle changes in human scent related to emotional states. Dogs also possess strong social intelligence. In the wild, their ancestors, wolves, lived in highly organized social groups, where cooperation and communication were essential for survival. Modern dogs still retain these social instincts, which allow them to work closely with humans and other dogs. Perhaps the most powerful evidence of a dog's intelligence is its loyalty and connection with people. Dogs do not simply follow commands. They build relationships. They observe human behavior, learn routines, and adjust their actions accordingly. For these reasons, many scientists consider dogs to be among the most socially intelligent animals in the world. Their ability to communicate with humans, learn complex tasks, and respond emotionally makes them unique among animals. The dog is not only humanity's oldest companion, but also one of the most intelligent partners humans have ever had in the long story of life on Earth. Fact 5. Parrot. The intelligence that can speak. Among the many intelligent animals on Earth, parrots hold a unique place because of their extraordinary ability to imitate and sometimes understand human speech. For centuries, people have been fascinated by parrots repeating words and phrases, but modern research has shown that their intelligence goes far beyond simple imitation. Parrots possess highly developed brains compared to most birds. Their brain structure allows them to process sounds, recognize patterns, and learn complex vocal behaviors. Some parrots are capable of learning hundreds of different words and sounds, including human speech, animal noises, and environmental sounds. But the most fascinating discovery is that certain parrots can understand the meaning behind some of the words they use. One of the most famous examples of parrot intelligence is Alex the African gray parrot. Studied by animal psychologist Irene Pepperberg for over 30 years, Alex was not simply repeating sounds. He demonstrated the ability to identify objects, recognize colors, shapes, and numbers, and even answer simple questions. When shown different objects, Alex could correctly name their color or material. In some experiments, he was able to count small numbers and understand concepts like same and different. Parrots also display strong problem-solving abilities. In the wild, many parrots must find creative ways to open hard shells, access hidden food, or navigate complex environments in forests. These challenges require memory, coordination, and learning. In laboratory tests, parrots have solved puzzles, unlocked containers, and learned sequences of actions to reach food rewards. Another remarkable aspect of parrot intelligence is their social awareness. Parrots are highly social animals that live in flocks, where communication is essential for survival. They use a wide range of vocal sounds to communicate with other members of their group. Some species even develop unique calls that act almost like names, allowing individuals to recognize each other within a flock. Parrots are also capable of emotional expression and bonding. Many parrots form strong attachments to their owners or companions, showing excitement when they see familiar people and displaying signs of stress or sadness when separated from them. This emotional intelligence suggests that parrots are not only capable of learning words, but also of forming meaningful social relationships. Perhaps the most impressive ability of parrots is their vocal flexibility. Unlike most animals that are limited to a few natural sounds, parrots can learn entirely new sounds throughout their lives. This ability allows them to mimic human speech with surprising clarity, sometimes creating the illusion of conversation. Because of these abilities, speech imitation, problem-solving, memory, and social intelligence, parrots are considered among the smartest birds on Earth. Their colorful feathers and playful personalities may capture attention, but behind those bright eyes lies a mind capable of remarkable learning and communication. The parrot reminds us that intelligence in the animal world can appear in unexpected forms. Sometimes it speaks back to us word by word, revealing just how complex and fascinating the minds of animals can truly be. Fact 8. Orangutan, the tool. Using ape. Orangutans are very intelligent primates that live in rainforest trees. They use sticks to get insects from holes and leaves as tools or umbrellas. Young orangutans learn these skills by watching their mothers. Fact 9. Chimpanzee, humanity's closest mind. Chimpanzees share about 98% of their DNA with humans. They use tools, solve puzzles, and can even learn simple signs to communicate. Their intelligence is very similar to early human thinking. Fact 10. Raven, the mastermind of the skies. Ravens are among the smartest birds in the world. They can solve puzzles, remember human faces, and hide food in clever ways to trick other animals.